Sir Chris Whitty, lateral flow tests are a very good guide to whether someone is infectious with COVID-19. England's Chief Medical Officer Sir Chris Whitty said lateral flow tests are a very good guide actually to whether someone is at that moment infectious. When asked about the shortening of the self-isolation regime, Sir Chris said, "The reason that we feel it is a useful tool to allow on day 6 and day 7, someone is isolated because they know they've got COVID to day 5, and then they have a negative test on day 6 and a negative test on day 7. We have confidence they are much less likely to be in any way infectious to other people if they then leave isolation than if they had not done those tests. So that's the reason why adding those tests on allowed ministers to decide to move from 10 days isolation down to 7, but the last 2 you do the lateral tests, because they are very predictive of how infectious someone is. Obviously if they're still positive, then they do need to stay in isolation until it goes negative." On PCR tests, Sir Chris added, "The PCR tests, which are the other way of testing, they can remain positive for a long time after someone has had an infection, including beyond the point where they are infectious.